All right, we're going to do a nice old gospel song. I actually heard, strangely enough, the first time I heard this song recorded and sung, it was by my favorite songwriter of the 70s, Jim Croce. It was on an old project that he did. It was like a live project. And I said, that's a great song. And I realized how old it was. It was like super old. All right, this is called Stayed on Jesus. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on the Lord. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Singing and praying with my mind stayed on Jesus. Singing and praying with my mind stayed on the Lord. Singing and praying with my mind stayed on Jesus. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All right, y'all gonna know this part. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside. I'm gonna study war no more. Here we go. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on Jesus. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on the Lord. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on Jesus. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Come on, Gary. Where's your harmonica, Gary? All right, we'll save it for the next song. Imagine a fantastic harmonica solo right there. There we go. Singing and praying with my mind stayed on Jesus. Singing and praying with my mind stayed on the Lord. Here we go. Singing and praying with my mind stayed on Jesus. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Gary, take us out with harmonica. Just like we planned it. Just like we planned it, Gary.
Hiding in my pocket of all places.
All right. I had a birthday.
Happy birthday.
I had a birthday this past week. I'm older now. And every year it happens. And what? No, you have to ask my wife about that. Maybe a little more of a smart aleck, but not wiser. And it got me thinking about this song I wrote a couple years ago. I was thinking when I was writing this song that about 15 years ago, I went to the eye doctor. And I heard those three magic words. And it wasn't, I love you. He was talking to me about my need to get a different prescription of my glasses. And he said, as a matter of fact, Mitch, you need bifocals. I said, what? And he said those three magic words. You know what they are? At your age. At my age, what? Well, at your age, these things start to wear down and break down, and you need to make adjustments. Well, a couple years ago, I was at the doctor's office. You know all those forms that they have you fill out even though you don't really need to, just so you can pass the time in the waiting room? You know what I'm talking about? I was just here 2 weeks ago. Why do I need to fill out this paperwork again? Well, I was looking at the part where it gives you your age and wants you to give your birthday and all that. And, you know, it's got little sections. It's got 25 to 35, 36 to 45, so forth and so on. And then I got to my checkbox, and my age wasn't there. It just said 55 and older. And I realized that I was and older. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
And but the good thing about it is it made a good idea for a song. So this is called "And Older." If you fall into this category, you can give it a couple amens if you want to.
Amen.
How it happened, I'm now in it. That demographic with no limit, the one they asked for on all those dumb forms, to learn how long it's been since you've been born. When I noticed mine was the last one over, I realized I'm officially and older. My hair's thinning,
Oh, yes.
I wake up slow, but there's a million hidden blessings to being this old. Got 5 grandkids, love how they call me Poppy. And at my hometown Mickey D's, I get free coffee. My best years are still ahead, life ain't over. In this Metamucil season called, what is it? And older. You can't slow it down. Yeah, it's best tone it, and it finally comes around. And it's coming. And thank the good Lord for your good life, for having your back through the tough times, for every minute of the hard work, every last breath this side of the red bird. So when you blow the candles out and the party's over, pray you wake up in the morning a little more. What? And older. You can't slow it down. Yeah, it's best tone it, and it finally comes around. I was hoping those were the words because I lose my memory a little bit here. I praise the good Lord for my good life, for not giving up on me in the tough times, for the blessings every second of the hard work, every last breath I've had this side of the red bird. And if you ask me my age, I'll probably lean over like the badge of honor proudly said, and older, and older, I'm and older.
Yes, you are.
And that's the truth.
That makes 63, right? Right now? Is that right?
I was going to have them guess.
Oh, okay.
Because usually they guess less than
I'm
60.
just guessing. I was going to say.
63 is correct. All right, this is a very special song to me, and I know it's a favorite for Jim and Linda Odell up here. So so I thought I'd play it for them tonight especially. This is called My Father's Toolbox, and it's really about all the things, you probably have stuff that you grew up with that reminds you of your mom or your dad and all that, and this is just something that reminds me of my dad. He always had a toolbox, he was always working on some sort of project, and I would always follow him around like a puppy and ask him, he'd let me hold his hammer just so I could pretend that I was actually doing something and to keep me out of trouble. This is called My Father's Toolbox. You gonna help out on this one, Gary?
Yes, sir.
All right. Capo 3. Key G. The green pills cause his hands to shake. Sometimes he forgets I'm there. He loved to be down in his workshop now, but the doctor said no more stairs. And during last Monday's visit, he had me bring his toolbox up. Then with a smile of resignation said, "It's time you had this on." It smelled like years of sawdust, Winston Reds, and WD. Had the hammer that I'd hold for him whenever he asked me. Swear there still was grease from my GT on the socket set. It was part Smithsonian and childhood treasure chest. It held a lot, my father's toolbox. Seemed every tool in it told a story about something that we'd made. From a double-decker birdhouse to the science fair Milky Way. And on the side was a Red Sox sticker over the dent I tried to hide when I borrowed it, trying to be like him. Fix the loose chain on my bike. It smelled like years of sawdust, Winston Reds, and WD. Had the hammer that I'd hold for him whenever he asked me. Some metallic blue from my Pinewood racer on the Phillips head. It was part Smithsonian and childhood treasure chest. It held a lot, my father's toolbox. He said, "Son, I know that you got one, but this is just collecting dust. And it doesn't mean anything to anyone but us." It smelled like years of sawdust and Winston Reds. It was part Smithsonian and childhood treasure chest. It held a lot, my father's toolbox. Still holds a lot, my father's toolbox. That's for you, Dad. We've been going about 3 years now.
There's a storm across the valley.
The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the four-way lane, a mile or more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. There's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. Day and days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning and supper is on the stove. It's a light in your eyes that makes me warm. It's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him how you spend your time. And what's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old barn feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, the time that I can lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers feather soft on me. Kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little thing that make a house a home. Like a fire softly burning and supper on the stove. The light in your eyes that makes me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. One more time, help us out. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Thank you, John Denver.
Be back home.
Thank you, John Denver, for 2 songs tonight. When Gary was singing his song, There's a Better Day Coming, I think right at the end, Gary, you sang something about we're all going to die, we just don't know.
What day we can pick?
What day we
Not
pick?
on a day we can pick.
Not on a day we can pick, and that's actually what this song's about. And this song has been very good to me. It's been recorded 4 or 5 times, I think it is now, by some independent artists, which is always a big joy and encouragement for songwriters. And this, I found that this song became even more and more relevant during that year that I'm not going to mention. It was 2020, but I'm not going to call what it was. Because it's a song about not taking any day for granted. And I know that probably all of us in here probably lost someone that we know, at least remotely or in a small way. I know that we lost a songwriting figure here in East Tennessee, John Condrone, to COVID. Anyway, this song is called Numbered, and Gary's going to help me out on this, I think. There's a homemade cross on the side of Lake Road. Cleared the weeds off a couple days ago. It's where I lost a friend to a head-on crash. His football jersey, lucky number 5, was hanging on a chair. Graduation night, where he should have been. Man, I want him back. 17 and bulletproof is what we'd always say. I still feel the silence from when they read his name. It was a wake-up call, a warning shot, a kick in the gut reminder. Right now is all I've got. Gonna live and love like tomorrow's gone. 'Cause all my days are numbered, and I don't know which one I'm on. Well, it hit me hard when I got the news. I drove to his house, fighting back the truth, hoping he was there, working on his truck. We had plans that summer for a big road trip, to get to every beach that was on our list, throw some cold ones down, and rack some memories up. Talking about those college girls and how we'd spend our lives. We had everything ahead of us and nothing but sweet time. It was a wake-up call, a warning shot, a kick in the gut reminder. Right now is all I've got. Gonna live and love like tomorrow's gone. 'Cause all my days are numbered, and I don't know which one I'm on. So I try to soak in every moment like it might be my last, and thank God for every speck of sand in my hourglass. It was a wake-up call, a warning shot, a kick in the gut reminder. Right now is all I've got. Gonna live and love like tomorrow's gone. 'Cause all my days are numbered, and I don't know which one I'm on. Yeah, all our days are numbered, and we don't know which one we're on. Thank you. Thanks, Gary. That really spruces it up.
Very nice.
All right, this is an original song here. It's called Picture Window. And it's got a part towards the end of the song here that you're going to know. And when we get to that, if you would sing along with it, that would be great. So you can be helping out, Gary?
I will take them up.
Okay. Make sure it's in there good.
Oh, yeah, I must go hold.
I don't want any slippage there. All right, Picture Window. Was alone and hurting, constantly yearning for something to heal me up. Turned to the bottle, and with full throttle, but by the grace of God, I finally stopped when He put a great big picture window in this darkened heart of mine. Let His light shine in every corner, round every fault I tried to hide. I started seeing all I'd been missing. My dead and buried faith came back to life. Whole world got brighter, my soul got lighter, no longer stuck in black and white. When He put a great big picture window in this darkened heart of mine, let His light shine in every corner, round every fault I try to hide. All right, here's your part. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Come on. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's it. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's it. 'Cause God put a great big picture window in this darkened heart of mine. Let His light shine in every corner, round every fault I try to hide. I'm so glad I'm living in His light. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thanks for helping out. It's good to have a choir. A choir.
A choir is right.
When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered, so many times that my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train largest shovel, and they tortured the timber, stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken, and they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but they're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train had hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River, let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Paradise.
Yeah. That's like we practiced it. We got a couple.